Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So today I wanted to talk about chess horror stories. So we've all had chess horror stories. Remember games where I've lost and I've gone outside, I punched a wall afterwards or kicked a wall. You know, you're just screaming, I punched the ground, punched, the grass and gone back, just thumped the pillows, all that kind of stuff because you're so angry that you messed up. Do you have any particular chess horror stories that you could relate? Because I thought about possibly, creating a video or a book about chess horror stories. And so what I'll do is I'll link my email down below. So if you've got any particular games that you can think of where either you or your opponent messed up so horribly, or maybe they were very rude after the game, or maybe you were very rude after the game, or maybe you had a bad experience at a chess tournament. Anything like that. Either leave a comment down below explaining what your experience was, or you can just email me. And if you want to send me the game that relates to your experience, just send me it in PGN format if that's possible. And just really like one or two games at a time, because obviously sometimes you ask people for games, they overwhelm you by sending you loads and loads of games. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting topic to potentially cover, so I could feature your game on my YouTube channel. So anyway, that's my video. Yeah, please respond if you've got any chess horror stories that you can think of, and also leave your comment down below. What's your favorite horror movie as well, because I love horror movies. Has anyone ever watched Terrifier films? They're quite popular recently, aren't they? The Terrifier films with Art the Clown. They're actually kind of like morbidly funny, but I was trying to think of some horror movies earlier. I was thinking of Silence of the Lambs. That's a great film, where she kind of descends into hell. And the final scene is like that as well, because he's going into the basement. So the first scene, he's going into it's almost like the dungeon where they keep these prisoners. I saw that when it first came out in 1991. It was on in Trafalgar Square. And Ticket Tower asked me to go in and buy some tickets, because I think he'd already been flagged by the people who ran the cinema. Sorry, in Leicester Square. So I bunked off school. I bought this guy some tickets, but I didn't give him as much change as he wanted, and he was pretty unhappy. So he gave me some money to buy some tickets, and I bought him some tickets because he was a ticket tout. But I watched the film myself, and it had an incredible effect on me. Especially that scene where Hannibal Lecter escapes was like an amazingly tense and well done scene, I thought. Officer Pembury and all that kind of, I'm ready now, Officer Pembury. So yeah, that film, The Wicker Man's another classic. Filmed not far from where I live, sort of like up in Scotland, Scottish Islands, where Edward Woodward was flying across. There's also, that was it was a very shocking scene at the end, where obviously, if you haven't seen the film, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but I would recommend watching that film. There's actually a very good TV series on at the moment that I'm watching. It's called Pantheon. It's about AI. They develop this uploaded intelligence. So it's not actually AI, it's really uploaded intelligence, where it's people that have been uploaded. So people have, potentially debated this, whether this might happen in the future, whether you could upload consciousness to a computer. I mentioned this before, that if there's even like a 1 in trillion chance that person could get hacked into, be put into a hell simulation, it's not worth having your consciousness uploaded, because can you imagine? Maybe hell doesn't exist, but maybe in a computer world it would. So therefore, I wouldn't take that risk. But maybe you won't have a choice. Maybe in the future you won't have a choice. Maybe you will have to be uploaded. But that's what this series discusses. I'd watch it. It's on Netflix. It's really, really good. Anyway, that's my video, and yeah, please leave some replies either in the comments section or in my email, which I will link below in the information bar.